What's up, guys? Boy, Benny. Imagine that you went and returned to your hometown after leaving for a little bit, right? Doing something in the big city, and you come back and you are greeted with a mob of people with pitchforks and torches and rocks and bricks, and they're throwing those bricks at your car and saying, "Turn around! You ain't welcome here. We don't want you back." And you're like, "I was raised here." And they're like, "Get out!" That's exactly how South Carolina is greeting Nikki Haley. If you need further evidence of that, watch this very short clip.
So one final poll, guys. Who is still undecided in this diner? Undecided? Who's going for Nikki Haley in the diner? And who's going for former President Donald Trump? Okay, guys.
Okay.
I'll send it back to you guys in New York.
Well, that was a South Carolina diner. Apparently, Nikki Haley's from here. I happen to be in South Carolina right now. Haven't seen a single Nikki Haley sign all day. And we've been driving around everywhere. Don't make no sense. I thought she was the governor, and I thought everyone liked her here. No, actually. People don't like being taken advantage of. People don't like it when your policies and your worldview causes decay and destruction. And you can see that actually all around South Carolina and all around every small town, everywhere in America. And so, yeah, people hate Nikki Haley here. But ladies and gentlemen, something we weren't counting on is Fox News hating Nikki Haley. Fox News has simped for Nikki Haley in the past. Fox News has obviously done what a lot of corporate media have done and tried to support Nikki Haley. But today the gloves effectively came off with the great Harris Faulkner, who we love, okay? We see a Harris Faulkner clip in our timeline. We're like, click, play, audio up. And we hope we're in the airport so everyone can listen to us. Nikki Haley wrecked live on Fox. Harris Faulkner, how do you win your first state? Oh, this exchange is so good. Check this out.
You win your first state.
I mean, it's amazing to say I haven't won a state yet. You've only had 3 states that have voted.
Well, it's not amazing.
We need to
South
go ahead and
Carolina's
let
winner
these
take
states-
all.
It's not amazing. It's a short clip, but it's so poignant because, well, Nikki Haley lost in Nevada, where she literally lost to the anyone but Nikki Haley candidate. Donald Trump wasn't on the ballot because of a funny little way that they do things in Nevada. Donald Trump didn't appear on the ballot. And Nikki Haley did. And Nikki Haley lost to none of the above by like 70 points. That's how unpopular Nikki Haley is. During the same interview, she continued to get bodied by Harris Faulkner. This one about Donald Trump not starting any new wars. Actually, it sounds pretty good right about now.
9/11.
Ambassador, I understand that you take it that way and that's what you heard. And we'll have to see how all of this plays out. This president didn't have an invasion by Putin on his watch, the only one in recent presidents. So there is that to be said about it.
There's that to be said about him. The other thing to be said about Nikki Haley is that Mike Morrell, Mr. CIA, Mr. Dirty 51 Intel experts say that Hunter Biden's laptop has all the hallmarks of Russian disinformation. The person who's willing to lie to the American people, to rig elections, the scumbag, Haley, and is now campaigning for her, is supporting her financially. So she is a CIA-backed candidate. Vivek Ramaswamy calling, obviously, that trash out and taking the trash out where it belongs.
I'm going to speak a hard truth that's relevant to the decision South Carolina has to make in about 4 days. That includes a former governor of this state right here in South Carolina, capturing politicians who have built, 50 miles from here, a Chinese competitor that has competed against this business not on fair terms, but because they had special advantages given to them by a Republican governor of this state, that is Nikki Haley, who rewarded a Chinese company with land, with tax benefits, and as best we can tell, outright financial incentives and gifts bestowed on a Chinese company to compete against a great American company that's doing the same thing right here at home. That's not capitalism. That is crony capitalism, and that's what needs to end. And this is why I say it's not Republicans or Democrats. It's America first versus America last. That's what's at stake in this election.
Yeah, baby, that's what the people are saying. And it's that messaging that has gotten people from South Carolina, obviously, on the Trump train. Trump is winning by like 50 points in most polls. And it's just going to be an absolute slaughterhouse here. And the voters who were independent, who went to Nikki Haley events versus Trump events, are now starting to sound off on Fox News. Listen to this, dude. I went to a Nikki Haley event. I went to a Trump event. Same day. Here's what I have to say.
To both the Nikki Haley town hall and now the Donald Trump town hall, and I can safely say that I think I'm going to vote for Donald Trump.
Yep. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think a lot of people are saying that. And a lot of people on Fox News are telling Nikki Haley that you about to get wrecked. Fox News reporting real news. Charles Payne bringing the pain. Nikki Haley, I think you're going to lose by about a gazillion points to Donald Trump. Watch.
It is sort of ironic, though, Ambassador, that you are trailing President Trump by a gazillion miles, and you're quoting polls.
So, yeah, that's the response from people in South Carolina. We happen to be in South Carolina today, and we've been talking with people throughout the state. In fact, we've been talking to a lot of people in Nikki Haley's hometown. There's a lot of bad things happening in Nikki Haley's hometown. It's pretty embarrassing, actually, for all of us, what's happened in this little sweet town called Bamberg, South Carolina. That town looks like a bomb hit it. And you'd think it was on the eastern front of Ukraine, but nope. It's actually where Nikki Haley's from and is a direct result of a specific attack, not from Russia, but from Nikki Haley, her worldview, her ideology. And this is what America Last actually looks like. It's heartbreaking, in fact. And so South Carolina, reject the people that did this to your state. America first. Go. What's up, guys? We're in Bamberg, South Carolina today, Nikki Haley's hometown. Nikki Haley wants to send $100 billion to foreign nations, but has she seen what's going on in the place she was born? Has she seen how cripplingly poor and devastated her hometown is? Check this out. This is the main street of Bamberg, South Carolina. The entire place is effectively a disaster zone, and has been a disaster zone for quite a while, is what people tell us. Destroyed lives and a destroyed city because of the hollowing out that globalist policies that make Nikki Haley filthy rich, but impoverish towns like this. Everywhere you look are for sale signs, devastated buildings, devastated communities, rot, and these people deserve better. It's really sad. But it's important to demonstrate how cruel the policies are of Nikki Haley and how cruel these people actually are. The little businesses, look at this. How are you supposed to raise kids here? Look at these giant panes of glass. How are you supposed to live here? How are you supposed to start a business here when there's, well, who would want to bring their business to a building like that? Ladies and gentlemen, this is the result of globalism. This is the result of failed policies of Nikki Haley. This is the place that she's from. This is the place she brags about a lot, or calls racist, or says she's the victim of some type of horrible crime here. But the actual crime is what Nikki Haley and globalists, neocons have done to this place. That's the true victim. True victim are the sweet people of Bamberg, South Carolina, who've been destroyed by the policies. Ladies and gentlemen, important to see with your own eyes. Sad.